Happy Memorial Day, everybody. I hope you had a great day and took some time to actually remember all of those who gave us the freedom to pretty much act how we want, say what we want, and we couldn't have this life without them. So again, happy Memorial Day. But I did want to go ahead and talk to you about my top 10 comic book spec picks for New Comic Book Day, June 7th, 2023. Without further ado, let's get started. And first up at number 9, we have Archie and Friends Hot Summer Movies number 1. And this one appears to be Riverdale Jones, and I'm pretty sure it's an homage to Temple of Doom. That brings us up to number 8, which is the same thing, Archie and Friends Hot Summer Movies number 1. And this is a Raiders of the Lost Ark homage right here. I didn't see that they were doing one for The Last Crusade, so they probably aren't for this. So let's move on to number 7, and we have X-Men number 23, Jubilee. This is the Miguel Mercado variant, B, and he actually did a beautiful set of variants for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which were huge and did really well in the secondary market. I don't know that these are going to do the same thing, especially characters like Jubilee, but it could. So I wanted to bring those to your attention, but that's why they are low. She's lower on my list, or this cover is lower on my list. And next up, we have number 6. Star Wars Darth Vader Black, White, and Red number 1. This is the 1 for 25 second print. Usually the second prints don't go for much more any longer, but this 1 for 25 could. It is a really crazy cover. If I had the money, I'd go for it, and I might look and see if what it's going for right now on eBay. If I do end up doing that, I'll just go ahead and edit that clip into here. Otherwise, we're just gonna move on to number 5. Alright, so I went ahead and checked out eBay for you guys, and let's take a look at Star Wars Darth Vader Black, White, and Red number 1. And we have the 1 for 25 right here. You can see it's going for about $17.50 plus $6.55 shipping. $15.50 plus free shipping, $12.99. So about $15 to $20 is what it's going for. So you could get that under the ratio pricing. Let me see. Was there anything? Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's just hovering around that $15 to $20 if that's something you're interested in. And at number 5, we have Loki number 1. It's mostly because of this art germ variant. This is the version, so it's the 1 for 100. There is a regular price variant, which I believe is $4.99. So if that is something you're interested in, I know people love these art germs. I'm kind of over them. They all kind of seem to be very similar, if not almost the same pose and everything. They do look good, but, I mean, at least like Scotty Young's all look the same, but they're all different poses. Like, this is all always zoomed in and on, like, the facial features and stuff. Very beautiful stuff, but at least for my taste, I'm kind of, a little over it. But anyways, let's move on to number 4, and that is Groot number 2. And this one actually has the first appearance of Ags or AGZ. It's a monster that destroyed Groot's homeworld, so I haven't seen Guardians 3 yet. We're waiting to take my son. We just haven't had a chance to do it yet. So I don't know if they made an appearance in there or not, but it's something that could possibly make it in the MCU. But it is the first appearance, so that's why it's number 3, because literally there are really no other first appearances on here. So I did want to show number 3. This is my personal one. I don't know if it should be number 3 or not, but The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Battle for Pumpkin King number 2. I did not see number 1. I thought I saw that number 1 maybe was a graphic novel. But this, I mean, my wife's favorite movie is Nightmare Before Christmas. We put up Nightmare Before Christmas stuff and Halloween starting in August. And that way we have September, October with all of it. And then we have it all the way through, like, Christmas and even through January and through the end of January. Or winterish time in January. A little after New Year's. Anyway, so for us, this is I think pretty interesting. It's how did Jack Skellington become the Pumpkin King, and it shows that Jack and Oogie Boogie were actually friends. Now I don't know if this is canon or not. I assume it would be because it does have the Disney right here, and it's by Tokyo Pop, I guess publishing. But so this is a random book you might be interested in if you like Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know that it's going to do on the secondary market, but it could be a really low print book that a lot of people could end up wanting. So here you go. Number 2 we have Deadpool Batter Blood number 1, and this one is a first appearance, and it's the first appearance of Shatterstorm. But I wanted to bring to your attention the Scotty Young variant. I think it was an awesome cover, and like I was saying, Scotty Young mixes it up, even though he has a very similar aesthetic. The poses and almost stories being told on the cover are very different from cover to cover for him, and that's what I kind of think Artgerm is lacking a little bit. So that's my number 2. Before I get to my number 1, I did want to ask if you could please click that thumbs up button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel to see more great comic book and collectible content, and comment down below, let me know what you thought about this list. And don't forget, I am doing my 1K subscriber giveaway. You can win one of 2 awesome slabs. And lastly, I have my PayPal and my Venmo in the description of the video. If you wanted to support the channel, that would be great. But let's move on to number 1, and we have Star Wars number 35. This is the first appearance of Dr. Kuwata. However, I did want to also bring to your attention the 1 for 25, which is actually my true number 1 pick, because he's right here on the cover, and it's the first appearance. So again, if I end up looking at what the eBay listings are for that right now, I will go ahead and insert that here. Otherwise, that's my number 1, Star Wars number 35, the 1 for 25 Noto variant. And let's go ahead and also just take a look at eBay real quick for this Star Wars number 35. Excuse me, the 1 for 25. And you can see Star Wars 35. Why is the cover A $50? I'm gonna take out 1 for 25 and see what happens there. But that's crazy. But alright, so 54, 55, 50, 35, 45, 30, May 10th. So that one was about 3 weeks ago, 40, 50. So I don't know, guys. I mean, the pricing's all over. But why is cover A $50 right there? Probably gotta add the year in. Here we go. Yeah, it's not. I don't know what that was. So, anyways, that looked like it was a fake thing. But anyway, it's a nice book. Anyway, all right. So there's that. that pricing on that Star Wars 35, one for 25. Again, up to you. We could see the price jump, once more people are aware of it. Not everyone looks to go buy from eBay. They'll try to buy from the LCS, and then if they don't get it from there, or they check the eBay pricing is a little bit different, then maybe we'll start seeing the prices go a little bit higher and higher, especially as people can get them from their LCS. Then they'll come to eBay, and then they'll see that they can get about $50 before it. So some people might come in and start listing it at 60, and then someone's going to come in and list it at 75, and then the 60 will get sold, and then you can get that jumped higher. But we don't know that's going to happen. People could just come in and be like, if you already committed to your LCS, this has happened to me before, that you'll pay, I'll be like, hey, if you'll do it for $50, I'll go ahead and buy it from you. And then if you see the price dropping or staying at 50 and you want to make sure you at least get some money back, you might come in and try to sell it for 45, and that could cause it to come down. So anyways, so as always, be careful. Be willing to just eat the money and keep the book, or take a loss if you're willing to play the game. You never know what's really going to happen in this. So that's my number one. Star Wars number 35, one for 25. Alright everybody, that's going to go ahead and do it for me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I gave you my spiel right before number one, but I did want to reiterate, I do have my PayPal and my Venmo in the description of the video. If you want to support the channel, that would be great. Otherwise, hope you had a great Memorial Day, and hope you continue to have a great Memorial Day and a great week. And I'll see you in the next one when I talk about FOCs. And if you want to, you could check out my couple of my videos here. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.